Ladies and gentlemen, life is too short, too precious to be wasted on people who do not see your worth. We spend so much time trying to please others, trying to fit in, trying to be liked. But in doing so, we forget one simple truth. Not everyone deserves a seat at our table. Not everyone is meant to walk this journey with us. So today I ask you, stop investing in the wrong people. Choose yourself. Choose those who choose you. Because when you surround yourself with people who truly value you, who bring out the best in you, that is when you truly shine. Not everyone who enters your life deserves a place in your journey. Too often we find ourselves investing in people who do not see our worth, who take us for granted, and who drain us emotionally. We give them our time, energy, and effort, believing that if we hold on a little longer, things will change. But in reality, not everyone is meant to stay. Some people come into our lives as lessons, not as lifelong companions. The mistake many of us make is thinking that love, friendship, or loyalty should be unconditional, even when it is one-sided. We keep holding on to people who continuously hurt us, disrespect us, or make us feel insignificant. We convince ourselves that if we try harder, if we give more, they will eventually recognize our value. But the truth is, no matter how much you pour into the wrong people, they will never give you what you deserve. They will take all that you have to offer and leave you empty. And when you are drained, exhausted, and broken, they will move on to someone else without a second thought. Investing in the wrong people is like watering a dead plant, hoping it will bloom. No matter how much care you give, no matter how much effort you put in, it will never grow. The sooner you recognize this, the sooner you can redirect your energy toward people who genuinely appreciate you. Life is too short to waste on relationships that bring you nothing but pain and disappointment. It is time to stop chasing after those who do not care and start cherishing those who do. Letting go of toxic people is not selfish, it is necessary. Some individuals will only be a part of your story to teach you how to walk away, and that is okay. You do not owe anyone endless chances, especially when they have repeatedly shown you that they do not value you. Walking away does not mean you are weak, it means you are strong enough to choose yourself. It means you refuse to settle for less than you deserve. It means you understand that true relationships, whether friendships, partnerships, or family bonds, should never make you question your worth. The right people will never make you feel like you have to beg for their attention, their time, or their respect. They will be there because they choose to be, because they see your value, and because they genuinely care for you. They will uplift you, inspire you, and support you in becoming the best version of yourself. When you surround yourself with such people, life becomes lighter, happier, and more meaningful. So today, make a choice. Stop investing in those who do not appreciate you. Stop holding on to relationships that drain you. Choose people who choose you. Protect your energy, your peace, and your heart. Because when you invest in the right people, you do not just grow, you shine. Toxic relationships do not just drain your emotions, they consume your energy, self-worth, and peace of mind. When you keep investing in the wrong people, you gradually lose yourself in the process. You begin to feel exhausted, unappreciated, and emotionally empty. Yet many of us continue to hold on, hoping for change, waiting for appreciation, and believing that if we just try a little harder, things will improve. But the reality is the wrong people will never change for you. They will continue to take as long as you continue to give, leaving you in a constant state of depletion. It is important to recognize when a relationship, whether a friendship, family, or love, is no longer serving you. Some people are only present in your life when they need something from you, but they disappear when you need them the most. They only reach out when they are lonely, when they need support, or when it benefits them in some way. Yet, when you turn to them, they make you feel like a burden. This kind of one-sided relationship is unhealthy, and no matter how much love or kindness you offer, it will never be enough for someone who does not value you. The truth is, the wrong people will always find an excuse. They will be too busy to check on you, too occupied to celebrate your achievements, and too distracted to acknowledge your struggles. But when they need something, they will expect you to be there immediately. And if you continue to allow this, you will find yourself stuck in a cycle where your presence is only acknowledged when it is convenient for them. This is not love, not friendship, and certainly not loyalty. This is emotional manipulation, and you deserve better. Walking away from such people does not mean you are giving up on relationships. It means you are choosing to respect yourself. It means you have finally realized that you cannot force someone to care, that you should not have to beg for attention, and that real relationships should not feel like a constant battle for recognition. It takes courage to distance yourself from those who do not appreciate you, but it is a necessary step toward inner peace. The right people will never make you question your worth. They will celebrate your achievements, stand by you in your struggles, and support your growth. They will not disappear when times get tough, nor will they take you for granted. Instead, they will uplift you, respect you, and reciprocate the love and effort you give. It is time to stop wasting your energy on those who do not deserve it. You are not meant to be drained by relationships. You are meant to be empowered by them. Choose wisely who you surround yourself with. Let go of those who bring nothing but exhaustion and pain. Invest in those who truly value you, and you will find yourself not just existing, but truly thriving. Life is full of relationships, but not all of them are meant to stay. Some people enter your life only to take from you, leaving you drained and exhausted. They come with empty promises, selfish motives, and little regard for your well-being. Yet many of us continue to hold on, hoping for change, believing that if we invest more love, more time, and more effort, things will eventually get better. But the reality is, no matter how much you give, the wrong people will never appreciate it. They will take everything and leave you wondering what you did wrong. It is painful to realize that not everyone has the same heart as you. You may always be there for them, supporting them through their struggles, celebrating their victories, and standing by their side. But when you need them, they are nowhere to be found. They become distant, indifferent, or suddenly too busy. They only remember you when they need something, and once they get it, they disappear again. This cycle continues until you decide to break free. The truth is, the wrong people will never value you the way you deserve. They will make you question your worth, manipulate your kindness, and use your emotions to their advantage. They will make you believe that you are not enough, when in reality, they are the ones incapable of genuine love and loyalty. No matter how much effort you put into the relationship, it will never be reciprocated in the same way. Holding on to such people only leads to disappointment and heartbreak. Letting go of toxic people is not selfish. It is an act of self-respect. You deserve to be surrounded by those who genuinely care for you, who appreciate your presence, and who uplift you instead of draining you. It is not your responsibility to fix people who refuse to change. It is not your duty to keep giving to those who only know how to take. Walking away from such relationships is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. True relationships do not make you feel like a burden. The right people will be there for you without you having to beg for their time or attention. They will value your presence, support you without conditions, and bring joy into your life. They will celebrate your success, stand by you in difficult times, and never make you feel unwanted or unimportant. When you surround yourself with people who truly care, you will feel lighter, happier, and more at peace. It is time to stop investing in those who do not appreciate you. Life is too short to spend on relationships that bring more pain than joy. You deserve to be loved, respected, and valued. Let go of those who do not see your worth and make space for those who do. Because when you invest in the right people, you do not just survive, you thrive. Choose wisely, because the company you keep will shape the person you become. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay, and not everyone deserves your time, energy, and emotional investment. We often hold on to people who continuously hurt us, believing that our love, patience, or efforts will eventually make them change. We convince ourselves that if we give a little more, tolerate a little longer, or compromise a little further, things will improve. But the truth is, the wrong people will never change for you. They will continue to take as long as you continue to give, and in the end, you will be left feeling exhausted, unappreciated, and empty. The most painful realization in life is that some people only care about you when it benefits them. They will reach out when they need something, when they feel lonely, or when they seek validation. But when you need them, they are nowhere to be found. They will make excuses, disappear when you struggle, and suddenly become too busy to check on you. These people are not your friends, not your supporters, and not the ones who truly care. They are only there for their convenience, not because they value you. It is heartbreaking to give your all to someone who does not recognize your worth. You may continue to show up for them, encourage them, and support them, only to receive nothing in return. Over time, you begin to question yourself, wondering if you are the problem, if you are not enough, or if you simply do not deserve the love and respect you so freely give. But the problem is not you, it is them. No matter how much love you pour into the wrong people, it will never be enough for those who are incapable of appreciating it. Letting go of toxic relationships is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-respect. You are not responsible for fixing people who refuse to change. You are not obligated to stay in relationships that bring you more pain than happiness. You deserve to be surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, who appreciate your presence, and who uplift you instead of draining you. The right people will not make you feel like an option, a backup plan, or an afterthought. They will be there for you because they want to, not because they need something from you. True relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and effort. The right people will celebrate your successes, stand by you in your struggles, and make you feel valued and supported. They will not make you question your worth or force you to beg for their attention. They will be there for you even when you have nothing to offer but your presence. When you surround yourself with people like this, life becomes more fulfilling, peaceful, and meaningful. It is time to stop investing in those who do not deserve you. Choose yourself. Choose the people who choose you. Let go of the ones who take you for granted and make space for those who truly value you. Because when you invest in the right people, you do not just survive, you thrive. Life teaches us that not everyone who walks into our lives is meant to stay. Some people come only to take, leaving us drained, exhausted, and questioning our worth. We often invest in the wrong people, believing that our love, patience, or kindness will eventually make them value us. We think that if we try a little harder, give a little more, or overlook their shortcomings, they will finally appreciate our presence. But the truth is, the wrong people will never change, and no amount of effort can make someone respect you if they do not see your worth from the beginning. It is painful to realize that some people only remember you when they need something. They come to you when they are lonely, when they need validation, or when they seek support. But when you need them, they are suddenly too busy, too distracted, or simply unavailable. This kind of relationship is not built on love or respect. It is based on convenience. When someone only values you when it benefits them, they are not your friend, not your supporter, and certainly not someone you should continue investing in. The biggest mistake we make is believing that if we continue to give, they will eventually change. We convince ourselves that they do care deep down, that they are just going through something, and that with time things will get better. But in reality, their behavior is a choice, not a mistake. People who truly care will not need constant reminders to check on you, appreciate you, or treat you with kindness. The ones who genuinely value you will never make you feel like an afterthought. It is important to recognize when a relationship, whether it is a friendship, a family bond, or a romantic connection, is only draining you. When you constantly feel unappreciated, used, or ignored, it is a sign that you are investing in the wrong people. No one should have to beg for love, respect, or attention. The right people will show up for you, not just when it is convenient for them, but because they genuinely care. They will celebrate your success, stand by you in your struggles, and support you without expecting anything in return. Letting go of toxic relationships does not mean you are being unkind or selfish. It means you are choosing to protect your energy, your peace, and your well-being. It means you understand your worth and refuse to settle for relationships that make you feel small. You are not responsible for fixing people who refuse to change, nor should you waste your love on those who cannot appreciate it. Walking away is not weakness, it is strength. Surround yourself with people who see your value, who uplift you, and who love you without conditions. Stop investing in those who only take from you, and instead invest in those who truly care. When you choose the right people, you will find peace, happiness, and a life filled with genuine love and support. You deserve nothing less.